Huge shout out goes out to our current channel members. If you're interested in gaining a channel membership, then feel free to head over to my channel profile and click the join button. Also, we do have a Ninjago Discord server. It's a great way to communicate with myself and many others. For more details on that, click the very first link at the very top of the description of this video. Hey there everyone, and welcome back to the channel here today for a new video. For the sake of today's video, I'm going to assume that a lot of you have seen yesterday's video, where I went over and talked about some big new Ninjago content that is out now. That, of course, being the all-new Quest for the Lost Powers Ninjago book, a novel that truly doesn't need any form of introduction at this point. Now, despite me personally not having read this just yet, luckily the internet, well, exists, and already there are a lot of screenshots and images, explanations that cover the contents of this book. One of the biggest details here has actually already been revealed, and to be perfectly honest with you all here, well, it would appear that the very expected, obvious part of this book has actually happened. Now, as I just previously mentioned, this book and the vague outline of contents for this book really need no introduction whatsoever, but the entire point of this whole thing was to essentially bring back the ninja's elemental powers, which I don't even need to share my own thoughts on here at this point in time, as I'm sure you are absolutely just sick and tired of me talking about it at this point. But yes, above all else, we were expecting the ninja's elemental powers to return somehow, and we also had access to a few other pretty vague details about the book. Like, for example, Zane's story would be centered around the Ice Emperor, each ninja would take a different path to unlock their elemental powers once more, and other particular things of that nature. Well, thanks to the internet's existence, in this instance, it can be confirmed that, well, the most obvious thing ever has actually gone ahead and happened. The ninja now have their elemental powers once again, and since it's been confirmed that this book is actually completely canon, we know that for the next series, the ninja will have their elemental powers returned to them once more, which is either a good thing or a bad thing, depending on what you think about this book and how such a huge story and plot point is getting sidelined to literally just one random novel. But yeah, these images on screen now do basically confirm all of this, which I think basically everybody in the Ninjago community was expecting. I mean, let's be honest, I really do not think there was really anybody out there that was expecting their powers to not return in some way or another, even just in this book. But yeah, they are now back at this current point in time, and so for the next season, that basically confirms that, well, for the new series, the new powers will be returned, which I guess could also be a new leak for the next season if you want to view it that way, but that's neither here nor there. Good stuff though. It's interesting to see this happen. Obviously, I've spoken about my thoughts on this whole thing a lot. Negative for the most part, but again, not going to be getting into that here. All there is to really know, though, is that the new elemental powers for the ninja have been reinstalled into them, and they are now back. Yeah, not exaggerating at all when I say that I highly doubt anybody was not expecting this to happen. But yeah, they're back, so do with that information as you will. With all of this being said, though, that is basically going to cut it and finish it for this one here, so hopefully you did enjoy it. Before you guys do head out, though, feel free to leave any of your own personal opinions and thoughts on this down below in the comments. I would love to hear your own thoughts on this. If you did enjoy this video, be sure to, well, leave a like on it, subscribe to the channel for more, and hit that notification bell so that you can be the first to watch my new content whenever I do first post it. And with all of this being said, I will see you all very soon for my next one. Goodbye, everybody.